We start with a developing story in South Sacramento. A death investigation is underway in the Woodbine neighborhood along 51st Avenue. Police are not saying much right now. Luke Cleary is live at the scene with what we know so far. Good evening, Luke.
Good evening, Alex. And as you said, details are limited right now. The Sacramento Police Department says that a man in their custody died early this morning after experiencing a medical emergency. A spokesperson with the department held a brief press conference this afternoon. They say that it all started when they were getting calls about a prowler in this neighborhood here on 51st Avenue. We're close to Woodbine Elementary. They say that officers made contact with that man and he may have been involved in a traffic accident. Still learning more about this, but they detained, the police say that they detained a man, and then in their words, quote, during the detention, officers noticed that the individual was going into a medical emergency and began rendering medical aid. That's the end of the quote there. He was transported to the hospital where the man died. And in this video that we're showing you now, you may notice some debris and a crashed vehicle. That all appears to be part of the investigation.
At this time, it's an active investigation, but preliminarily, we believe that the officers did not use any handcuffs and no use of force. We are looking into the possibility that the individual was involved in a vehicle collision just prior to making contact with officers.
So we actually heard from police nearly 12 hours after all of this happened. The public information officer who conducted that press conference answered most of our questions by saying that this remained under investigation. She really didn't elaborate on what's going on in this case. So there's still many open questions that remain tonight. The police asked that if you were a witness or if you have any additional information to call into their non-emergency line or their anonymous tip line. For now, back to you.
All right, Luke, thank you.